Hey, how's your day? That's short. I think about this stuff a lot. Oh, yes, yes. How? I have lots of tears. Well, what can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, there's lots I can chat about. Me? Oh, my favorite. What do you want to know about my lore? It's true. With what's odd, some even me, with my vibrational, because I can't see all of it. They could have, maybe. What did you think about that? Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
Skylar, you see there is
It's not doing great. Ding ding! It's a suspension of disbelief. I'm not. Basic, but it's talking objects. It can barely handle it. Just give it a little love. Anyway, you just believed in her. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
Skylar Spec.
And this is the final look. What y'all think?
She holds up a...
Ooh, sorry. Any longer and I would have missed my upload. Ooh, it's a grind, but my fans are worth it. It's like, no, but it's pretty exclusive. Invite only. And I don't... It is! Fill you in on all the tea so you're not missing out. Ooh, alert! Ooh, not again! Huh? Oh, it's nothing!
Oh, wowie, wowie, zowie! You found love. Exactly one love. I'm so proud of you. Pretty hard to find love these days, so hopefully that didn't take too long. Well, all I can say is, I'm gonna catch up on some But first, welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Oh, my favorite. What do you want to know about my lore? I'll be honest. We're not speaking English right now. Not quite. The speeds at which objects and concepts think faster in that the objects have instantaneous consciousness throughout their different forms in the universe, and slower in that the timelines for them can stretch into eons. All that to say, part of my job is making sure that we can all understand each other, which means I'm processing their speech and rate of thought at a completely different timeline than yours. So necessarily, we're not really talking in English. Maybe one day I can teach you. What did you think about that? Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders. I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
Skylar points to her own Date-A-Dex and invites you to look closely. You see there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
This is my suspension. It keeps these Date-A-Dex running. It's not doing great. Ding ding! That's exactly the thing! It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief. Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects, having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. It can barely handle it. Just give it a little love. Anyway.
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
You've just believed in her, so she feels strengthened. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, there's lots I can chat about. Me? Oh, my What do you want to know about my lore? Vibrations. I'm being... have you heard of string theory? Date-A-Dex thing theory theorizes that at large enough any object that humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until when the whole with object and once its thingness is vibrating differently enough to find once the that's what there I like this is Date-A-Dex. What did you think about that? All right. My
Skylar's suspension seems buoyed somehow, happier than you'd last seen her.
You believed in her again, so she feels even stronger. Thank you for that. It really means a lot to me. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Oh, my favorite What do you want to know about my lore? When a dateable object falls in love with you, it might speak to you in terms of what a human might think of as sex. It's not. It's more that your two consciousnesses are intertwining in the vibrational ether caused by the focus of my lenses. Basically, you're not having sex with your furniture. Good. What did you think about that? All right. My suspension just gave a little wiggle.
Skylar shows you her Date-A-Dex, turning them so that you can see her suspension of disbelief. Skylar's suspension seems buoyed somehow, happier than you'd last seen her.
You believed in her again, so she feels even stronger. Thank you for that. It really means a lot to me. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Oh, my. What do you want to know about my lore? Honestly? Nothing. Aside from some traces of some previous owners who I have to keep secret. The time isn't right. Since we have the only pair of Date-A-Dex in existence, there is certainly quite the buzz in the object and concept world. There's a whole lot of vibrating going on. Feel it? They are always aware of their other forms in other places for sure. But that doesn't mean that the ones in this house are any less or more conscious. A table leg never forgets, no matter where it is. What did you think about that? Nice, thank you. Oh, my suspension. What's that she's saying?
Skylar removes her Date-A-Dex, holding them out so that you can see her suspension of disbelief. Skylar beams at you, her eyes glimmering behind her glasses. Are those happy tears? For a moment, she looks as though she's contemplating hugging you, but she manages to keep her arms at her sides, her hands curled into excited fists.
Yes! You did it! My suspension of disbelief has been upheld! She's in there right now feeling great! It kinda itches? Ooh, but it's okay. I love it.
There's a few moments of silence as something seems to dawn on Skylar. Her smile softens, her eyes warm and inviting.
I love you. Will you accept it?
Skylar gives you a kind smile.
Makes perfect sense. Don't want to get too close to the tutorial lady. Friend-zoned it is. You in me. Accept it.
And just like that, Skylar is back to her chipper self. But the warmth in her gaze remains.
Yay! Love, love, love! I love you. Date-A-Dex. What did you think about that? Okay. Ooh, my suspension just gave a little wiggle.
Skylar shows you her Date-A-Dex, turning them so that you can see her suspension of disbelief. Skylar's suspension looks uncertain somehow, as if perhaps she could use some reassurance.
She feels a little shaky, torn between two poles. Try to give her a little more love next time, yeah? What did you think about that? Uh-oh. Oh, my suspension. What's that she's saying?
Skylar removes her Date-A-Dex, holding them out so that you can see her suspension of disbelief. Skylar's suspension looks uncertain somehow, as if perhaps she could use some reassurance.
Oh, she feels a little shaky, torn between two poles, but leaning toward a darker side. Try to give her a little more love next time, yeah? Think about that. No, really? The suspension of disbelief just wiggled ferociously.
Skylar takes off her glasses, peering at the suspension nestled within the hinge. She turns them to show you, concern etched into her pretty face. Skylar looks absolutely devastated. Her hands tremble at her sides, and she raises one of them to her temple. But it doesn't seem to help her deal with whatever's causing her such pain.
Oh. No!
She removes her Date-A-Dex, a tear sliding down her cheek. Your gaze drifts down to Skylar's suspension of disbelief, and you see that she appears to be crying too.
Ugh, you've done it. Biffed the whole wazoo. My suspension of disbelief has been disbelieved. Oh, why do I even bother explaining things? What? Tell that to me the next time you speak with another dateable object. Loner.
You've never felt such distance from Skylar. As you watch her walk away, you can't help but feel, well, a bit of disbelief.
Go ahead, write a wiki about it.
Reggie rushes into the room so quickly he nearly falls over. He doubles over for a few moments to catch his breath, reaching out towards Skylar's retreating figure in the distance.
Hey, don't go, Skylar. I gotta gloat some.
Skylar doesn't even grant him the respect of a look backwards.
Gloat on your own time!
I do, but it's still not enough.